And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. We got a crypto for you today. This show will start off with the $10 members. So it's going to be a delay. The only people allowed to watch the show right now, obviously, are the $10 members. And if you're a $500 member, what that covers is that's something separate. It's actually not a membership. That's a donation. So you can be a $500 person, but not be able to watch a $10 show. So it would behoove you to get a $10 membership. Then you'll be able to watch every single program. What we got going on is this crypto here is called RealFi. So let's take a look at it. Let me start off with a disclaimer first. My name is Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. None of the above. Don't buy anything I tell you to buy. Don't sell anything I tell you to sell. That would be a very bad mistake. My program is designed to get you financially destroyed. What I am here for is to teach you about this crypto today. What I've purposely done is make it a $10 show because the whole pump dump thing, this is not a crypto for that. So you'll be very unsuccessful if you try to do that. What this crypto is something that we want to see grow. And what I'm going to do is after this show, release it to the $5 people. And then after that show, release it to the public. So it's going to be a while before this thing really starts taking off. So you're going to have to stick around and watch this thing marinate. It's not a pump dump show, like I said again. This is about a crypto called RealFi. Let's take a look at the token itself. I'll post it up. Here's the deck screener on it. Let's do a copy and a paste. So if you want to look at what it looks like, I'd hit the 3-month mark personally. There's the crypto there. And let's look at let me get the ticker. Real. Now I want you guys to notice, there it is right there, so you can copy paste it. A lot of times on Crypto Hulk Show, see, the value of a crypto, let me tell you something. The value of a crypto is in what we teach, what we learn here. Not the 5 or 10 minute pump that a crypto goes up and then people go in and gamble. That, look, there's intermediate investing. Actually, let me say this, immediate. There's immediate investing, short term, midterm, long term. Okay, just like that. Hold on a sec. RK. Now that's interesting. The RK, the crypto starts off with RK. The rest of that is, I don't know how the rest of that got on there. So the deck screener won't have the exact one. Let me try something here. Give you a minute. Let me go here. I'll post it up here in a second. Okay. There it is right there. So when you go on the deck screener, for some reason, it's putting a whole bunch of zeros in the beginning. let's take a look here. So the deck screener, if I click it, let me just see what happens. Yeah, some reason deck screener is putting all these zeros and stuff in there. So yeah, if you're at home and you want to look at the deck screener, you have to wait. It starts with an RKVY and ends with an NZ88. So that's the crypto. It starts off with 5245 and all this stuff, but the crypto you're looking for starts with RKV. And that's what we're going at right there. So I posted that up for you. And then Crypto She-Hulk will post it. She posted again right there if people need to know. So it pays to be a $10 member because we've got $500 people that are not $10 members. So unfortunately, that'll be to their demise. So they'll have to join the $10 show. What I'm doing for the $10 people is kind of getting you a little extra hooked up before the public, but I'm going to give it to the $5 people after this. At least they'll have an advantage. Then the show will hit mainstream after that. So let us look at this token here. The real token is a digital asset issued on the XRP ledger, a blockchain platform developed by Ripple Labs for fast, low-cost cross-border payments and asset tokenization. The token's issuer address is, and it's right here, it's that same one, RKVY, and it is associated with the RealFi project, which positions itself as a, listen to this, real estate payment and tokenization platform. You're not going to believe how big this market is. I want you to see how big this RealFi is. One of the very few companies doing real estate tokenization. There's not a whole lot, maybe 5, 10. Listen to how big this market is. You're not going to believe it. It's enough to send XRP to $10,000 at least. Listen, RealFi aims to unlock the global real estate market valued at $700 trillion. Now, to let you know how big that is, 700 trillion is 300 trillion short of a quadrillion. If, and I'm saying if, all the real estate in the world runs, which it will eventually, on the XRP ledger, you're talking a $10,000 XRP. Oh, shit. I'm just letting you know. Now, will RealFi get all this? No. This is just potentially how big this market is. The RealFi is one of the you want to get a company, you want to get a crypto like this, that's 4 cents, okay? I'm looking at deck screener now. This thing is 4 cents. And the market that it's going after is like 700 trillion. That is so fucking huge. To give you an example, the value of everything in the whole entire world is $5 quadrillion. Real estate, 700 trillion. It's almost 20% of all the value in the whole world. If you tokenize every single bit of land in the whole world, you're probably going to come up with 700 trillion. This crypto here is just starting, okay? Just starting. You're getting in on something that's 4 cents. Let's keep learning about what this crypto is. So the total global real estate market is 700 trillion. Onto the XRP ledger by enabling the tokenization of properties, facilitating payments for rent, purchases, and investments using the real token as a unified currency. This is intended to make real estate transactions borderless, transparent, and accessible by bypassing, here we go, bypassing traditional banks and intermediaries. This crypto that we're talking about is a real world asset, okay? This real crypto is based on property. It's not like a Bitcoin that's based on nothing. This crypto right here is going to be massive. Let's keep reading. When did this crypto take off? Look, everybody, June 7th, 2025. This crypto has been around 2 months. Just started. I want you to look at the value of this crypto. This crypto right now is coming in. Let's see how much. 3 cents. 3 cents. This crypto, this is amazing. I want you to listen. You know how cryptos, we went over some cryptos, they've been out like 6 years, right? And they're like 0.003 cents. This crypto, I'm telling you, this crypto is almost getting to the value of XDC. Do you see that? This crypto is almost 3.5 cents, almost 4 cents. This crypto has been out 2 months, and it's almost just as valuable as XDC. XDC has been around for, 8 years? Something like that, 8 years or whatever, 7, 8 years. This crypto's been out 2 months, and it's almost passing up XDC. That's pretty freaking amazing, all right? Now, let's keep reading. A pre-sale phase preceded this using a different issuer, but the project has emphasized that the official issuer is RKV. Okay. Warnings about fake or unauthorized real tokens were issued by the project team shortly after launch. So I gave you the real token on this. The total supply is capped at 1 billion tokens. Phase 1 involved an initial supply of around 100 million. So right now, there's only 100 million of these cryptos available with aggressive burns. You know what they're doing? They're going to burn this crypto. This is one that's going to go up in value. You're already at the bottom. In 2 months, this crypto, for those people that are looking at long term, after all this pump dump shit's over, go back and buy this one when all the crazy shit's done. This one here, I'm showing you what. This is on the XRP ledger, a 2-month-old company, and your crypto is already at 3.5, 4 cents. They're going to be burning off these cryptos, which is going to make the price go up even more. Real world use case. This is a crypto that you want to hold on to for real estate tokenization. This is the one right here. It says here 100 billion tokens with aggressive burns to reduce circulation up to 80%. I want to tell you something right now. They released 100 million tokens. I want to tell you something. When you buy this one, they're burning them as we speak. There's going to end up being 20 million tokens. 80% of phase 1, 80% of phase 1 is getting burned up. You know what that means? Up, this token's going up like crazy, okay? Just letting you know. Don't let all the crazy people that are selling off within 5 minutes. If you like this crypto, I got a guy, basically every time I read off a crypto and he likes it, $100, he buys it and just sits on it. This is that one, okay? Out of 100 million tokens that they released right now, before phase 2, they will burn up 80% of the cryptos around the market, right? You know what that means? That this crypto could go up 8 times. It could go up to 20 cents. That means you're going from 3. That's a 700% increase. Maybe I don't know how long phase 1 lasts, a month, 3 months. This is definitely a long-term hold, okay? Let's say medium-term to long. This one's a good one. They're burning it up. They're telling you. Phase 1, starting with a 20% burn. Oh, shit. They've already started burning them. They're right now. They did on June 27th. So this crypto comes out June 7. June 27, they burned up 20% of 100, but they burned up 20 million of these cryptos already, followed by 10% monthly burns on the 15% of each month. As of recent estimates, only 46 million phase 1 tokens remain. So as of right now, out of 100 million, they've burned up 46 billion. Every month, they're going to burn 10% more until it's, I guess, they got to release phase 2. Let's keep going. June 2025, token is live on the XRP ledger DEXs. So there's digital exchanges that are built on the XRP ledger. This token was released on them. July last month, announcements of platform development for real estate tokenization. August 3rd, so we're talking 8 days ago, launch of the retail platform at the realchain.com. Let me copy this and paste it for you. This one's kind of exciting. Therealchain.com. There you go with that. Mr. OG says the current price is 4 cents. Oh man. Look, as they burn up these cryptos and as they tokenize, this crypto is only going up. You're almost halfway the cost. You're almost halfway the price of XDC. And I'll tell you what, XDC is my number 2 holding. This crypto in 2 months cut right up almost to XDC and is ready to pass it. Just saying. Let me take a look here. Launch of the retail platform, therealchain.com, enabling individuals to tokenize private. It allows you, this is exciting. I love this crypto. This is brilliant. It allows individuals like you to tokenize private real estate. Let's say you own half of your house. Let's say you have a $200,000 house. You have $100,000 in equity. You can tokenize $100,000 and collect maybe 15% interest. That means you're getting $15,000 a year. That means you're now earning $1,000 a month, $1,250 a month if you tokenize $100,000 of your. Are you understanding this? This is pretty amazing. So not only on this platform will these cryptos go up, you can tokenize land. Let's say you own land. You own a house. Let's say you got some old fogey parents that have a $300,000 house. You can tokenize it on this platform, and now you're making $30,000 a year by using the real token. This token's exciting. Let's keep learning about it. So if you want to learn more, go to therealchain.com, and you can learn about how to tokenize. A lot of you guys got land out there. It's not doing anything for you. Maybe you don't want somebody to build on it. Maybe you have $1 million worth of land, but you don't want somebody building construction and houses. Then you just tokenize the land at 15% a year, and now you're pulling in $150,000 a year on your land. That's $10,000 a month. That's like a fucking Porsche payment, okay? Just saying. No, just kidding. Just kidding. I haven't checked. No, a Porsche payment, like a good one's probably gonna be about $5,000 a month, something like that. I wouldn't know. Let's see. August 18th. Let's see what's going on here. Launch of the institution platform. Here we go, everybody. What is their target? 228 trillion in institutional real estate. Their goal on August 18th is to try to grab 1/3 of all the real estate on the planet and tokenize it. This is an aggressive company. I like it, okay? This crypto is exciting. Technical details. Real operates natively on the XRP ledger, leveraging its built-in token issuance and automated market makers for trading. It is not a smart contract-based token like an ERC20 on Ethereum. This token uses XRP native functionality, for compliance and efficiency. Current price is showing, when I did this, 3.5 cents with a market cap of around 22 million. I want to let you know, everybody, this crypto, let me tell you something. Other cryptos might be tokenizing. This is a brand new baby crypto that's 2 months old that's being built on the XRP ledger. Not all the Ethereum dumb shit and all this other stuff, okay? This is built on the best ledger in the entire world. That's why I like this project. There's a lot of reasons why. Let's keep going. This token's very interesting. What are the mission and features? RealFi's core mission is to digitize real estate from rent to ownership using blockchain, tokenizing properties as digital assets for trading and fractional ownership, unified payments with Real for global real estate transactions, integration with the XRP ledger for low fees and speed, compatibility with wallets like the Xamen wallet, which used to be called the Zum wallet, XUMM. Roadmap highlights. Based on announcement, the focus is on phased platform rollouts. Retail, then institutional. You know what they're doing right now? They're giving you an opportunity to buy this crypto and not sell it off like a dumb shit. They're giving you an opportunity to buy this crypto before they let the institutions in. That's your opportunity. Are you going to blow it? Probably are. Because this crypto hasn't even taken off. Does retail move markets? No, institutional moves markets. These developers wanted broke people to be able to buy this crypto before it takes off because the rich institutional money comes flooding in. That's what they're doing. They're allowing retail in right now. That's people like you and me. We have to go to these little Zum wallets or, Xamen wallets to get this shit. The institutions are back here and they're waiting because I think next month the institutions, they green light the institutions. This isn't a crypto we buy today and hope that we're rich 3 hours from now. This is not even that one. This is one where if you're smart, you get into this one because once institutions come in, this thing goes up to 9, 10, 12 cents and you just fucked up, okay? Roadmap highlights. Based on announcements, the focus is on phased platform rollouts, retail, then institutional. They're also going to have ongoing token burns, just thought I'd let you know, and expanding real estate onboarding. No detailed long-term roadmap is publicly available. The project appears to be in the early stages, launched 2 months ago. It has marketing on X. Let's see here. Now, they have a partner here. It's called Banksa, BANXA. They're using something called Magnetic X. It's primary trading venue for Real/XRP pairs. You have something called XRP Market that provides analytics, price trends, and holder data for Real token. They have DEX tools, the XRP Ledger version. It tracks Real tokens, contract, and liquidity. It's integrated with the Xamen wallet. And let's see. Now let's look at their website right here. Let's do a copy and a paste. There we go. So I'm just going to show this really quick, and then we're going to move on. It's a real estate crypto is what it is. So all these properties and stuff you're going to have here, that's all going to interact. Looks like you can, if you click on where it says Real token, it shows. Yeah, just I want you to explore. You can buy it through this website. It looks like right here, the payrealfi.com. Make sure I haven't bought it, so make sure you're getting the right crypto. I would just use my code. But if you're interested, you could click on, there's an About Us section here. And you can see what the future is going to be with this crypto. It looks like they're on Sologenic, Magnetic, CoinGecko, Banksa, DappRadar, XRP Ledger, Gate.io, Banks Change, MEXC, BingX, Bitmart, and CoinMarketCap.com. And there you go with that. Let me see if that's all. Let me click out of that. Oh, here is the Zaman Wallet app page. And here is First Ledger. First Ledger is another place you could buy it at. Let's do a copy and then a paste. There you go. Okay, let me check some comments here. Then we're going on to MEXC. There's something real big going on at MEXC and maybe crypto.com. I'm going to show you something that's very, very big that's starting right now. I'm just checking the comments here real quick. Chris Sharp bought a boatload of the H suite that we talked about. You know, you're in early. A lot of these things are 2 months old, 1 month old. You're not going to look. I'm telling you something. When a crypto is brand new, it generally is not going to skyrocket. Why? Because they release it, they join partners, they need some time to get going. That's the deal. What I'm trying to show you is getting in on an opportunity. If it's what you want to do, I'm going to show you crypto that's one of the very few on the XRP ledger. I don't know how many real estate tokenization websites are on the XRP ledger. I couldn't tell you. What I do know is about first mover advantage. The people that are there first generally are the ones that are wieners. Okay. So what I'm showing you is a crypto and what it's supposed to be doing. And it's early. It's 2 months into the project. It's not going to go to the moon. I hate to tell you. What we do on this show is we look at cryptos, and when they're brand new, a lot of them, or if they're really low cost and they have good, solid connections, some of those, then we go ahead and talk about them. If people like them, then they buy them. If not, you can just watch them. Keep it on your radar. But a lot of the times we talk about a crypto and then 5 days later, they'll go up 500%, you know? So the value of a crypto is in who made the project, what is it doing, stuff like that. Are they first mover to something? They could get an advantage over other companies. Now, the next article I want you to see right here, this is a crypto exchange called MEXC. And they're doing something very interesting that not a lot of people are doing. Let's look at that. Now, MEXC is a crypto exchange, and it's in Mexico. If you get a VPN, now here's what some people do. If it's illegal where you're at, don't do this. But you can get a VPN. Like in America, you can't buy MEX off of MEXC. But if you use a VPN and turn it to Mexico, you can. Or MEXC allows certain countries in the world to buy from them. So a person could, if it's legal where you live, turn your VPN to whatever MEXC allows, and then you can buy it, okay? MEXC has super cheap prices, and it's one of our favorites on the Crypto Hulk show. Now, what is interesting about MEXC? I want you to see something right now. What we're seeing right now is the merging of traditional finance with crypto and DeFi. So what does this all mean? It means that we are starting, you're not rich tomorrow, we are starting to see with MEXC, Crypto.com, Robinhood and shit, they're starting to add like traditional stock market products into the crypto exchange. And it's almost as if they're testing it to see how it works. I want you to see this right now. It's starting to merge. You're getting MEXC. Let's go over this article. I want you to see what's happening. And it's not just MEXC, it's some of these other ones as well. MEXC is going to launch stock futures. Enjoy 0 fees for a limited time in the United States stock market. You know what's interesting is we have a Mexican crypto exchange now carrying American stocks. It's very interesting. I haven't seen this shit before in my life, okay? So I want you to see what's happening in the future. You could be one of these people who are, I don't believe in crypto. You don't have to believe in it because it's going to happen right before your eyes. Now let's look at this article here. MEXC is thrilled to announce the upcoming launch of stock futures. They've got Coin, Hood, NVDA, AAPL, Amazon, Google, Meta, Tesla, MCD, USD tethered -M futures. They will be available in the first phase. Get ready to enjoy fast, flexible access to leverage trading on the most popular U.S. stocks right at your fingertips. What is stock futures? Stock futures are a type of financial derivative offered by MEXC that link U.S. stocks, which are shares of companies listed in the United States, with the crypto market. This is so very interesting. They allow investors to use crypto, such as Tether, as a margin to trade on the price movements of U.S. stocks without actually owning the underlying shares. Now that's interesting. What are the core advantages of the MEXC stock futures? It's synchronized with U.S. stock market hours. Trading opens and closes in sync with the official U.S. stock market hours. Market status, open, close, will be clearly displayed on the trading pairs. If you're using the MEXC app, please update to version 6.7 or above. During non-trading hours, you can only cancel existing orders or add margin. New orders cannot be placed and no liquidation will occur. For right now, they have 0 funding and trading fees for a limited time. Future price anchored to the U.S. stock market. The fair price of each futures is anchored to the latest price of the corresponding U.S. stock. You have a 5x leverage, long or short. You can trade perpetual futures with up to 5x leverage. Go long or go short to maximize your strategy. That's interesting. Low entry barrier, simple and intuitive trading experience. Trade directly using USD Tether. No traditional brokerage account required. Seamlessly tap into the U.S. stock price movements and capture market opportunities with ease. Enjoy the same user-friendly interface as perpetual futures. Whether you're a beginner, a seasoned trader, navigating stock futures is simple and efficient. So some of you guys might want to play around with it. Put in $5 and practice, okay, and see how all that works. If you're one, look, if you can't make money with $5, you can't do it with 500, all right? I was telling somebody that today that I was talking to. I was like, look, some of these people on my show are like, they want to put in $1,000 on something and they think they're going to make money and then they lose it. Duh. Look, you start off with $5. If you can't turn $5 into 15 or whatever consistently or whatever, then you can't do it with 1,000. It's just how it works. In fact, you will get financially destroyed if you can't turn $5 into 10. Then you bet, on the different cryptos I talk about. If you can't even flip it, then you can't flip 500. So what does that mean? You have to work on putting in $5 and turning it into 10 or 15 over a week or two. Like, these are just little things. And when you can consistently do that, then you're ready to move up to maybe 100. And then when you can turn 100 into 2, 3 over one trade or maybe a week or whatever, then it's time to move up to 2, 3, 400. That's how it works. Okay. It's that simple. Some people somehow think that just because they join this channel, they're going to make all this money, and they're completely wrong. They're going to get wrecked. So, okay, where are we at right here? Let's go. Let me click out of this. There's that reel, and let me click out of this one. Okay, so reel's up. It's a good crypto, and I'll just keep that right there. Oh, here's RealFi. Here's another page. No, I think I already showed that one. If I didn't, wait, that's the home. Let me go to home. Yeah, okay. So I've already shown you that real estate page. Okay. Now, if I look on my chat box, I don't see any chats, which is very strange. I'm going to click off and get right back on again because something's wrong with this chat. Wait, let me just. Okay, welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. We're back, and it was just very strange. I couldn't see anything like anybody else's posts. It was strange. Looks like we got a $500 person here. X Designs. Let me say welcome to the channel. Let me add you to my list. Let me find it here. Okay. X Designs, and that is. Hold on a minute. Okay, so X Designs, what you have to do is contact me on X. So go to @CryptoHulk19. All one phrase, @CryptoHulk19. The C is capital and the H is capital. I'll put it at the bottom in the top chat here. Some people just don't get it, so I want to make sure that you do. Okay. So there it is right there. I don't know why it made it show orange, but it's @CryptoHulk19, just like that. What will happen is I'll get your phone number and stuff. Take a screenshot of your. So here's what you do. When you contact me on X, everybody needs to pay attention. Hi, Crypto Hulk. My screen name on YouTube is blank. I gave a super chat of $500 on this such date. So today's date would be in the United States, Tuesday, August 12th. And then if you want to put 5:38 p.m., that would be fine too. If you show me your billing screenshot, you have to include the info because your billing screenshot might show a real name, maybe it won't. I don't know who to attach that to. I go by screen names. That's how I know. Okay. All right. And with that, let me take a look here. Disabled XRP says, and we're back. Okay, let me see what we got here. Okay, Christopher Betancourt, going to have to get ready off the channel. Member or not, don't care. So let me go back. Looks like someone probably already did. Wait, no, he didn't. There we go. All righty. All right, then. Let us move on to the next. Oh, here's Zaman. Let's get out of that. Now, this next one you're going to love. This next article right here. This is massive. I'm going to show you. We got like another stock market thing going on. I want you to see right now. The stock market is moving into crypto. These are solid cryptos you're going to want. One of them is kind of expensive, Chainlink. I want everybody to understand, I don't give a fuck if you're a member or not. If I think you're a dumb shit, you're kicked off the channel. I don't care if you donate money. I've kicked those people off the channel too. $500? I don't give a shit. I got 10 other people give me $500. I don't need your stupid ass. So that's how we do it on this channel. All right. All righty. Chainlink teams up with NYSE parent. Let me repeat this one again. You guys, this is starting to get huge. All right. We just got done with an article where you have MEXC. I talked about how Crypto.com, Robinhood, and these other crypto exchanges are now starting to carry stocks or futures or whatever it might be. This is all the beginning, everybody. This is where it's all going to end up. A merge of crypto that, like I told you years ago, you could have 100 exchanges, okay? But in the end, you'll have 10. This is what's going to happen. These crypto exchanges are all going to link up with banks. Somebody's going to buy somebody out and stuff. I saw this coming years ago. I was telling you this like 5 years ago. Chainlink teams up with the New York Stock Exchange. Oh my God. Okay. You know what Chainlink does? Provides oracles. It delivers information. It can deliver up to the second prices, even up to the millisecond in prices. So when you go to buy something, the price is accurate. This is what we got going on right here. We are literally watching. I'm going to show you about 5 articles here. We are literally watching crypto right in front of people's faces, and they don't see it. They don't see what's happening because all they look at is Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Ethereum. They have no idea what's going on. The world's biggest stock exchange, they're all starting to hook up with cryptos right now. Chainlink teams up with the New York Stock Exchange, parent ICE, to bring foreign exchange, precious metals, and data on chain. The collaboration adds ICE's market data to Chainlink data streams, aiming to support tokenized asset markets. Tokenized asset markets, everybody. That's where it's all going. See, Bitcoin is not backed by anything, and you can't really back shit on the Bitcoin network, or if you do, it takes forever to get shit done. Chainlink partnered with ICE Intercontinental Exchange to integrate foreign exchange and precious metals pricing data into blockchain. You see what they're doing right here? They're getting money, which is foreign exchange, and metals first. I've been buying gold for about 2 years now because I know where this ends up. All this crypto is going to be backed by silver, gold, platinum, and all these precious metals. That's why they're starting first. Are you seeing this? They're integrating foreign exchange. That's all the money in the world and all the gold and silver. This is what's going to be tokenized first. That's why I got a lot of gold. The collaboration between ICE consolidated feed into Chainlink data streams enhancing over 2,000 on-chain applications. They've got 2,000 cryptos that want to go into the stock market, everybody. The partnership between Chainlink and the New York Stock Exchange aims to support the development of tokenized assets. Are you hearing me? It's coming. And institutional grade blockchain applications by meeting traditional market standards. Stop. Let's think of cryptos, TJ Smith. This information is giving me a Woody, or some people call it a Chubby, or a Woodrow Wilson in the pantalones. Heck yeah, got me a big bag of ice. I'm going to rob a leprechaun, says somebody. Let's look at this right here. The partnership aims at the development of tokenized assets. I'm telling you what, then we just got done talking about RealFi. What are they doing? Tokenizing their goal, $200 trillion worth of real estate. Then you got the stock market hooking up with Chainlink, tokenizing assets, money, which is foreign exchange, gold, silver, platinum. Oh, man, it's coming, everybody. Chainlink. Now, we're going to read about other cryptos here in a minute. Chainlink has teamed up with the Intercontinental Exchange, the parent company of the New York Stock Exchange, to bring foreign exchange and precious metal pricing data to blockchain networks. You notice how they're starting off with money. They're getting all the country's money and all the country's gold, silver, platinum. Notice how that's going first to be tokenized. All the important shit like that. I'd be surprised at the price of gold. I know it's kind of dipping a little. Look, I don't care what happens today, tomorrow. I'm looking at a year from now, 3 years from now. When all this gold, silver is tokenized, then that's when this prices, these cryptos, you've got to, okay, right now, they're probably using private ledgers. That's why we can't see it. One of these days, that's where that flip of the switch comes in. If you got Chainlink, they're putting that shit all on the Chainlink platform. Bam, Chainlink goes from what? $18 to who knows, $500, $1,000? I wouldn't be surprised. They're going to utilize 300 stock exchange prices. Chainlink is going to help coordinate 300 world stock exchanges. Everybody, I don't know if you can see right now, this is like all the money. It's all getting set up. All the world's stock markets are getting set up with Chainlink. The average person has no idea. The news media has no idea. They're not telling you this. All you hear is Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin. What the fuck is Ethereum doing with this? Nothing. Ethereum is so slow. Haven't you guys noticed? You go to buy an Ethereum crypto and try to send it. Man, sometimes you get scared. Like, is that shit going to go through? Like, oh shit. If you send something XRP, XDC, it's like there in 2 to 5 seconds. Let's keep moving. So that is with Chainlink. Let's go to this next article here. Oh, well, looky here. Ripple and Chainlink are partners, Crypto Hulk. Let's look at this right here. Henry Brown. Get that gold and silver, then send it all over to Crypto Hulk and myself. You can live your dreams through us, and we'll enjoy the money. This guy's crazy. Thank you very much. Okay, let me look at this article real quick right here. Ripple partners with Chainlink, everybody. Well, when was this? January 2025. Oh, like 7 months ago? Yeah. See what's happening all of a sudden now. You never heard of no partnership with Ripple and anybody else, have you? And all of a sudden lately now, Hedera's a Ripple partner, Algorand's a Ripple partner, Chainlink's a Ripple partner. My, all of a sudden. Ripple's RLUSD stablecoin gets a boost as Chainlink's price feeds enable secure real-time DeFi transactions. Ripple, a blockchain-based protocol, has partnered with Chainlink, a decentralized Oracle network to improve the adoption and utility of Ripple's stablecoin. Ripple stablecoin is pegged to the US dollar. Okay. Now, DeFi implications. Stablecoins like the Ripple Labs US Bridge traditional finance and blockchain by facilitating fast, low-cost, borderless payments. You know why Chainlink hooks up with Hedera, which is Ripple, and Hedera and Algorand, and they're all going on the stock exchange. You're not going to tell me that Chainlink is going to go on the New York Stock Exchange and not use any kind of Ripple moving the money, payments shit. No, that's wrong. They are. If you have common sense, you know that. Next. Well, what about Circle, Crypto Hulk? What about Stellar? Well, they're in there as well. Let me show you. Let me show you what is going on. Henry Brown says, we are so close. It's crunch time. Stay the course. Continue listening to Crypto Hulk. Also go to his X account. Stay informed on the latest news. Here's this article right here. ICE. Here we go again. So January, Chainlink hooks up the New York Stock Exchange. This article's March 2025. 2 months later, 3 months later, 2 months later here, March 27, 2025, ICE and Circle, the stablecoin crypto Circle, sign a memorandum of understanding to explore product innovation based on Circle's USDC. This is Intercontinental Exchange, a leading global provider, the New York stock market, basically. The New York stock market, provider of data, and Circle Internet Group, a global financial technology company, stablecoin market leader, announced an agreement where ICE, which is a New York stock exchange, plans to explore using Circle's stablecoin USDC, as well as tokenized money market offering US yield coin. It's going to be called a US yield coin. Circle is running that with the New York Stock Exchange. But I want to show you something else. You know what Circle's running on? A couple cryptos. But here's one that's really important you want to know. Here's one that's really important that you need to buy. Oh, yeah. Before every show, I get super high on drugs, cocaine, heroin, everything. Before I make any kind of post, anytime you call me, I'm super fucking high on cocaine and heroin. I just want to put that out there as my disclaimer as well. Forgot about that one. So here's a crypto you need to look at right here. Circle. Circle, which runs on Stellar. There is, let me post it again. Let's look right here. Experience the power of USD Circle that just signed an agreement with the United States stock market, the New York Stock Exchange. Circle, which runs on Stellar. Oh, shit. So all the stock stuff is going on top of Stellar, everybody. And Stellar, how much does Stellar cost? Somebody out there, how much does Stellar cost? Stellar looks like 4 cents. Wait, no, all-time low. What time is Stellar right? What's the price of Stellar right now? 4 cents? 45 cents. Holy shit. Last time I knew, Stellar was like 20 cents, 26 cents. Oh, shit, that's gone up. Oh, my God. I'm telling you what, everybody. Here's how it works. Crypto Hulk goes over cryptos like the real token, like MNW Morpheus, like IOTA AI, all these other cryptos we go over, and then they eventually all go up. I'm showing you these cryptos when it's cheap and it's early. I show you connections or what are these different cryptos doing. All of a sudden now I see Stellar at 45 cents. I mean, I was thinking a couple of days ago, you know what? I should get some Stellar because it's about 26 cents, and I think it's going to start going up because Circle is doing a whole bunch of shit, making these connections, and Circle runs on Stellar, so Stellar's got to go up. Oh, I just found out right now, Stellar's up. Oh, shit. Been up a couple weeks, somebody says. Yeah. All these little cryptos we talk about. Now, last but not least, let's say you like XDC. The crypto. I'm not talking about the drug, although I do that drug too before I ever show ecstasy. Here's a crypto right here. Now, what does it have to do with the stock market? Here we go now. I want you to see what's going on. The NASDAQ, this happened quite a bit of time ago, April 29, 2020. Everybody forgot about this one, not Crypto Hulk. The NASDAQ stock market adopts what crypto? Corda blockchain. Oh, shit. That's the crypto XDC. Now, what's the price of XDC, Mr. OG? He seems to have all these things ready. There he goes. XDC, he's saying, is 9 cents. Yes. Let's read it right here. And then Mr. OG posts it again. Stu Lavelle posts it. NASDAQ adopts Corda blockchain for digital asset exchange software. What? The Corda. Okay, you have a company called R3. They have some called Corda. That's their blockchain, okay? The blockchain of R3 has been used now for about 5 years on the this stock exchange right here. R3 announced that NASDAQ will use R3's enterprise blockchain Corda in market technology business for digital asset exchanges. Oh my God. So for 5 years now, they've been using XDC. NASDAQ provides its market infrastructure software to more than 120 marketplaces and institutions, including some digital asset exchanges. For example, the Singapore Exchange is, I'm going to tell you what, this R3 Corda platform is being used in 120 different markets. Now, R3 Corda, they're going to use a couple different cryptos. Look at the one that they're most famous for. Let me show you right here. R3 Corda is set to go DeFi with XDC digital currency. They're telling us 2 years ago. Listen to this. 5 years ago, R3 Corda hooks up with NASDAQ. 2 years ago, R3 comes out and says, we're going to use XDC. This is 2023. A group of former bankers building on R3's Corda network is touting the first digital currency for that ecosystem, dubbed XDC. Caleb Brown's got that crypto. Caleb Brown has XRP, Chainlink, all these pretty much we talked about today, except RealFi. And Amber Hobson, most valuable show. Well, that's for show, I'll tell you that. And I think we hit the 1 hour mark in about 30 seconds. We'll be hitting that 1 hour mark. Mr. OG says, David Markulik, even a monkey can do it. All right, that'll wrap up today's show. We looked at if you're coming in late, Henry Brown has something to say. So the 3 X's are the coins that have XRP, XLM, and XDC, along with precious metals, American Bulldogs with security cameras. Okay, that's Henry Brown's perspective. I'm going to leave that one alone. We went over a crypto called RealFi, which is a brand new 2-month-old baby. And the remainder of the show, we talked about the stock market and how it's integrating with different cryptos, how MEXC and some of these other crypto exchanges are now incorporating stocks, how the stock market is now incorporating crypto. Are you seeing the MEXC? Some of these exchanges, Crypto.com, Robinhood, MEXC, some other ones, I don't know. These traditional crypto exchanges are now starting to adopt stocks and bond like type trading stuff, right? At the very early stage. It will be stocks and bonds. Right now it's just stock futures and shit. The stock markets have been adopting crypto. And then eventually there's going to be a merge where you're going to have a one-stop shop. That's what I'm seeing happening. The cryptos we mentioned today are Chainlink, in case you want to get some of that. XRP, XLM, XDC, all three of those are integrated in there. The cheapest one would be XDC. Then you got at 9 cents, XLM at about 45 cents, and XRP at $3.20 or whatever it is. Chainlink's probably at $18, or I have no idea where Chainlink's at. But those are the cryptos that we went over. So if you're brand new, wait a second. Gino Lim got my Anderson application set up this morning. So check it out, everybody. On my program, really quickly, I'm an affiliate of Caleb Brown, and they are a crypto broker. They utilize Fireblocks, which is what the top 2,000 banks and institutions use to protect your crypto. Also on my program, I'm an affiliate of a law firm, and they have all kinds of law: criminal law, marriage law, crypto law. They have crypto law. They help I don't want to get into their specific business. They help you hide your crypto so people can't take it. Okay. Right now you might say, oh, I only have 1,000 XRP. Yeah. Well, one day that's worth $1 million. Yeah. So what you want to do is be ahead. So before people steal your shit, like X relationships, government, state child support, all kinds of stuff like that, it's best to kind of hide all your stuff now before shit gets bad later, okay? It's best to hide it now before we have crypto laws, right? Because right now, your lawyer can call crypto basically whatever it wants. Because right now we don't have crypto law explaining what is this, what is that. Once we have crypto law, the lawyers might not be able to do what they can do, all the stuff, okay? So I would go to right below this channel. You see my links for Caleb Brown and the lawyer, Crypto Hulk's crypto lawyer. Go set up an appointment. Those lawyers will tell you what they can do to protect your crypto and why now before. See, what we try to do on Crypto Hulk Show is prepare you before bad shit happens. Before we get crypto laws, you want your lawyers at Anderson and Associates, you want them to create a protection plan before we get crypto laws. If you wait till after, the courts might determine this crypto is called that. Sorry, you can't put that in a trust. You can't do this. You can't do that. Let's get it done before bad shit happens, okay? That's why I got him on the channel. I'll see you all in my next broadcast, definitely tomorrow.